You have already opened the first door, the sanctuary of the silent observer. There, you were met by the shadow, the keeper of your forgotten feelings, silenced cries, and the betrayals you committed against yourself. It showed you what it means to live behind a mask, to stay silent when everything inside screams. You acknowledged, "This is me," and that was the beginning. But truth, exposed without support, is like a storm on the open sea. It overwhelms, breaks, and tears you apart. You may know the truth about yourself, but without structure, it will drown you in chaos. Therefore, the journey continues because one door always leads to another. Now, before you stands the second door. It is taller and more massive than the first, its smooth surface of stone and metal reflecting light with a cold gleam. This is the door of the guardian of sacred structure. It emanates not the pain of memories as before, but discipline, a stern cold, the cold of order. You approach closer, feeling as if the door itself breathes, testing your readiness. Its silence is a trial, not an anticipation. You place your palm on the cold, yet not hostile, metal and push. The door opens slowly, with a hum, as if testing the strength of your resolve. Beyond it lies emptiness, pure space, as if the world has been erased to a blank slate. Yet you feel this void is not empty. It awaits to be filled. In the center stands a figure, tall, resolute, as if carved from rock. Neither smiling nor angry, its face is a mask of serenity, not indifference but rigor. The guardian of sacred structure. He does not speak. His presence itself is a question. His gaze, precise as a blade, seeks not emotions within you but your framework, the foundation upon which you stand. You understand there is no point in justifying yourself here, no point in speaking of what you feel. Only one thing matters: what you choose. The floor beneath you trembles almost imperceptibly. Hairline cracks emerge in the slab seams, each stretching like a scar. Suddenly, without warning, the first boulder crashes down from above, striking nearby and shattering a slab. Dust billows, the sound echoing into the depths. A second falls, then a third. The impacts become a rhythm. This is not punishment. It is the world. Its weight has always fallen upon you. Deadlines, expectations, accusations, other people's rules that you signed with someone else's ink. Now, all of it has form and weight. You instinctively retreat, and a seam cracks beneath your heel. A flash of memory. A conversation where you smiled, though you wanted to say no. The stone beneath your foot responds with a crack. Another flash. I'll bear it. It's not the time. And the slab chips at the edge. The more you retreat, the faster the web of weakness grows. You understand, this is not a battlefield where you can sit out. This is a test of load-bearing capacity, and it has already begun. You press your palm to the nearest seam, not mechanically, but with resolve. You recall a moment when you spoke the truth, even if your voice trembled. The slab beneath your palm tightens slightly, its edge evening out. Your other palm goes to the next crack, remembering how you held your boundary when someone tried to overstep it. The seam closes. Every real action becomes cement. Not a declaration, not a vow, but a fact. From above, as if in mockery, a boulder, heavier than the last, crashes down. Shards scatter like hail. You cover your head but remain standing upright. A new crack spreads like a fan. Your fingers tremble. Your palms are dusty. In your chest, an empty bell. For a second, then another. There's a temptation to abandon the work, to call it too much. You raise your gaze to the guardian. He is silent, his face still. no hint of leniency, no clues. He is not a mentor, he is a measure. In that moment, you realize you are patching consequences but not strengthening the load-bearing structure. You lack three things: support, visibility, and movement. As the thought takes form directly from the dust, as if from within your decision, three objects appear on the slab before you: a stone, a mirror, a key. The stone, uneven and heavy, initially presses down when you pick it up, but then its weight strangely distributes itself throughout your body, as if internal ribs of support have been inserted. Your back straightens, your feet find their axis. This is steadfastness, not stubbornness, not armor, but a distributed weight that transfers impact into the ground. The mirror, frameless and clear, does not show a beautiful pose. It returns the texture of reality, where you are cunning, where you are justifying yourself, where you truly stand. It hurts because precision tolerates no self-deception, but it is this very precision that reveals the source of the cracks, not merely their shadow. The key, warm as if pulsating, does not open magical doors on its own. Its value lies in the turn, in the moment of doing, not thinking. It is the action that anchors vision and steadfastness into reality. From above, another boulder crashes down. You place the stone beneath your heels, not literally, but as an internal mass. The impact passes through you downward, and the slab beneath your feet does not crumble. Simultaneously, you raise the mirror to your eyes, seeing which crack is not cosmetic, but structural, where immediate work is needed. You insert the key into this lock, into a real step. Make the call, refuse, resolve the issue, set the boundary. A turn, the seam closes, not because you wished it, but because you acted. The hail intensifies. Dust lashes your face. Slabs crack where you are still playing its nothing. You move from seam to seam, not in a flurry, but like a stonemason on a swift current. The stone of steadfastness holds your core. The mirror of accuracy shows exactly where to mend and where to leave. The key of action fixes the decision into structure. And for the first time, you catch a different rhythm, not of chaos, but of work. The dull impacts from above no longer shatter the floor. They test it. And with each step you take, the test is passed. A long crack appears across the corridor, old as a habit. This is that very "I'll do it later" that caused weeks to crumble. You raise the mirror and see not a crack, but a tunnel leading into your procrastination. The stone settles in the center of your chest. A breath out. Now. The key goes into the lock of a specific action. I'm writing the message. I'm setting the deadline. I'm ending the conversation. A turn, the transversal vein tightens, as if a steel brace has been set into concrete. From the left, someone else's should approaches. It is loud, confident, beautifully articulated. Before, you would have nodded automatically. The mirror prompts, "This is not your task." The stone holds firm when an inner voice suggests, "Oh, fine, just for a minute." The key closes the door. "I am not taking this on." Immediately, you hear something heavy fall from above, but the slab remained intact. For the first time, you smile, not by stretching your mouth, but with a subtle movement deep within your body. This is not euphoria. This is support that works. Chaos has not vanished. It has simply retreated to a manageable distance. The impacts continue. At times, the sound intensifies, ringing in your teeth. In these seconds, you again want to retreat into contemplation, to substitute action with explanations. The mirror catches you. The stone returns mass to your pelvis and feet. The key clicks, and habit shatters like a dry husk. The floor beneath you changes. Gray, matte, it darkens, compacts, acquiring a pattern resembling basalt fibers. Where for many years you kept up appearances, a small insert remains, a memory of a survival mechanism. But now, around it is a monolith. You feel that this is neither a scene nor magic. This is a technology, steadfastness, vision, action, a cycle that transforms truth from a dangerous tool into a load-bearing beam. You raise your head, the guardian is still there. The same upright silhouette, the same immobility. He still neither nods, praises, nor softens. His silence has not grown warmer. It has grown more precise. You suddenly understand. Respect here is not expressed by a gesture, but by allowing a greater load. You have been permitted to bear more weight, meaning your load-bearing capacity has been acknowledged. The last boulder falls directly before you. The slab cracks, but does not break. You place your foot in the center of the crosshatch, brace your entire body as if against a machine, and turn the key, not in the air, but in a specific decision you had long feared. A click. The crack mends, as if pulled together by metal clamps. The sound fades. The dust settles. In the silence, only your breathing is heard. The floor beneath your feet no longer feels temporary. It is a road, not smooth, not ceremonial, but functional, with strong seams, with new reinforcements. Ahead, where the emptiness was a white glint, a door emerges. It is taller than the first and more massive than the second. On its panel, the relief of a throne, not luxury, but a heavy responsibility that must be lifted with both hands. The guardian takes exactly one step aside. No words, no gesture. And in this alone is permission. He takes nothing from you, gives nothing. He merely shifts the axis of the trial, acknowledging, under this load, you did not break. You take the three objects with you, not in your pockets, but within. The stone becomes your mass and axis. The mirror, your optics, affixed to your inner gaze. The key, your do-it-now reflex. You have already seen the truth. Now you have a way to hold it, so it does not cut, but carries. You approach the door with the throne. Your hand rests on the metal, it does not tremble. Behind this panel awaits your next examination, not of load-bearing capacity, but of the right to reclaim what you have too long given away to others. But that is another story. You turn the key, and you go.